Today is Monday. After 61 days, it will be what day? Okay, today is Monday. After 61 days, what day? First, you split. 61 means how many full weeks? Okay, whether it is divisible by 7 or not. 61 is nothing but 56 plus 5. 56 is nothing but 7 into 8, which means 8 full weeks. Which means 8 full weeks. Okay, 8 full weeks is nothing but 56. 8 full weeks is nothing but 56. We are having 5 odd days or extra days. 5 odd days or extra days. So from Monday you calculate plus 5. So my answer is Saturday. If you got some answer, Monday. Today is Monday, no? 5 days starting from Monday is Friday, because here 5 extra days are there in 61. This is the total 61 including today. So now this is the total 8 full weeks plus 5 odd days. So the end of the 61 day will be Friday. End of the 61 day will be Friday. The next day, 62 day is nothing but Saturday. Next day, 62nd day is Saturday. Okay. This is as per my understanding of this English. So the answer I have checked, it is Saturday only, from where the question is taken. Based on that, the answers are in the PPT. Now I am going to the next problem. If 6th March 2005 is Monday, what was the day of the week 6th March 2004? Okay, so here what they are giving is 2005 data is given. They are asking the previous data. Okay, they are coming back. It should be very clear. But in the previous one of the problem, they asked about future. 2006 data they have given, 2010 data they asked. But here 2005 data is given. They are asking the previous year, 2004. Okay. Now if you see, you have to check whether this is leap year or not, 2004 leap year or not, 2005 leap year or not. Okay. What is the gap? 6th March to 6th March, what is the gap? You have to check. Okay. So for that, what we will do, we will freshly take the table. First, we are analyzing whether it is leap year or not. 2004 is a leap year. 2005 is a non-leap year, but in 2005, we need only up to 6th March. We don't go to the end of 2005. We don't go up to end of 2005. Okay. So in 2004, we know 2 extra days because it is leap year. 2005, it is non-leap year, so 1 extra day is present. Okay. But this 1 extra day is nothing but up to the end of 31 December. Provided we are crossing February, so this 1 day can be considered because that odd day is February 29. You understand what I am telling? Though in 2005, we are not going to the end of December, we are discussing up to 6th March of 2005. What the student suggested is 2004 7th March onwards, 2005 6th March. Okay, this is the starting point, this is the ending point. This is 1 year gap. Okay, and February is having 28 days. In this gap. So it can be taken as 365 days, which is nothing but 52 weeks plus 1 extra day. As it is already given on the other side. Okay, so 6th March is Monday. On the other side, it is given 6th March is Monday. Now, if you operate one odd day, the previous 7th March should be Sunday. Okay, and they are asking in the question. Okay, the question mark is for 6th March 2004. When 7th March is identified as Sunday, 6th March will be Saturday. Okay. So when it is immediate year, 2005 to 4, otherwise 6 to 7, forward or reverse direction. If the gap is 1 year, this method is very, very easy. Okay. Thank you. He has understood well. Okay. He has understood well and he has suggested a very short method. This is the question. I'm going to the next problem in calendars. I'm going to next problem in calendars. The same theoretical things in the beginning I have put up. And now I'm going to the problem. The calendar for 2007 will be same as for which year? Okay, 2007 calendar and which year calendar will be exactly same. The meaning is will be same. The meaning is in 2007, if 1st January is Wednesday, okay, if 1st January is Wednesday, then in which of these years, these 4 options are given, which of these years 1st January is Wednesday, okay, exact same calendar. If February 28 is Sunday in 2007, which of these years February 28 is Sunday, like that. Okay, the meaning is for the calendar to be same, number of odd days should be 0. In the gap, number of odd days should be 0. So what you have to do, from 2007, 1st Jan onwards, you calculate 2014, okay, or 2013, December 31st, December 31st. So number of odd days should be 0. Number of odd days should be 0. Only then you can say 2007 and 14 same calendar. Okay. Otherwise you check 2007 1st Jan onwards up to 2015 December 31. Okay, December 31. If the number of days are odd in 0, if the number of odd days are 0, then 2016 will have same calendar as of 2007. That is how you have to check. And here in the calculation, if you see from 2007, okay, Jan 1 means the full year 365 days, which is nothing but 52 weeks plus 1 odd day. We are checking up to 2013. If you give one stop up to here, you give one stop up to here, how many odd days you are getting? How many odd days you are getting? So 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, okay. 6 plus 3 is 9 odd days you are getting, 9 odd days. If it is 0 odd days, then only you can say 2014 calendar is same as that of 2007 calendar. Okay, so first option is not satisfying. Now I will go up to 2015 December 31, up to here, 2015. I have to stop at 2015. I have to stop at 2015 December 31. So I will start from here, from this point up to here. If I calculate, already 9 odd days are there, plus 2 means you are getting 11 odd days. It should be 0, only then 2016 calendar will match. Okay, if you see up to 16 December 31, it is 13 days, full weeks is not there. So 2017 is also not going to have same calendar. Now if you take this one more day up to here, it is 14 odd days. It is 14 odd days, okay, which is full weeks, 2 full weeks, and hence it can also be taken as 0 odd days. It can also be taken as 0 odd days. My answer is 2018 is having same calendar as that of 2007. This is how you have to calculate. Okay, 2018 will have same calendar as that of 2007. Okay, you have to calculate number of odd days starting from 2007 Jan 1. Starting from 2007 Jan 1, you have to calculate up to the just previous December 31. Whichever year you are going to tally, just the previous year December 31, up to that point you calculate how many odd days. If it is 0 odd days, again same calendar will start. Okay, so this is a model. This last problem I will discuss. Which of the following is not a leap year? I told you, though it is a century, okay, though it is divisible by 4, we cannot decide centuries as leap year. If the centuries are multiples of 400, then it is a leap year. Okay, multiples or 400, it is a leap year. Okay, otherwise it is a non-leap year. This is a leap year. 1200, 2000, all are leap years. Only 700 is not multiple of 400. 700 is not multiple of 400. So it is a non-leap year. It is a non-leap year. Option is A. Okay. So it should be like this. Number of odd days should come. So I have two more questions. I will post it in the Google Classroom. Okay. Kindly go through it. Just I have two more questions. Just go through it.